Hello viewers, this is our Yield It From Brake Boss here again, mobile repair shop out here in Northeast New Jersey. Today we have a 2008 Lincoln Navigator. We have to do a brake line, one of the rubber hoses on the, we're doing both the rears. The one on the driver's side has exploded, customer might have hit something, so we have to do that. We're doing both sides, and we also have to do the radiator up in the front. And so let's get into it. So first things first, I gotta clean up this mess. I had a job that I did a few days ago and I got stuck in the rain, so I threw everything in this cart and put it all in the van, so it's not very organized. Alright, so this is what we have going on so far here. You can see this thing was bent or something. You can see that. So you get a light over there. So I'm not sure what was hit with this. Tore this whole, the whole rubber line there. So we gotta replace that. We're doing it on both sides. Doing the brake fluid flush, and then check out how much this line here has been bent because of the damage. Yeah. The new one's supposed to look like this. No wonder it stretched that line so far until it just snapped it off. So we gotta use a pair of pliers to bend it back so I can get that 10mm bolt off. This nut right here is damaged. The threads on it are messed up. Not about focus, but the threads are messed up. So I didn't quote the customer to cut and put a new one in there and then flare it, but I'm just gonna do it, save the guy some money. So, all right, the brakes are done. I ran out of brake fluid, so I need to go to the parts store, but in the meantime I want to start by removing some of the stuff for the radiator so that I can start draining it, run to the auto parts store, which is not very far, and you know, continue do the brake fluid flush when I come back, and then you know, continue with this after. Alright, so I went to the auto parts store, picked up some brake fluid because I was running out of it. We're now bleeding the braking system. We got a tool over there pressuring the system. I checked these. There's no leaks on either side. I already put the other side tire on, and so almost done with this. So we got the fan strut out. That was a little bit of a pain to get out. So right now I took the upper hose off before. This you can move out of the way. There's an 8mm bolt here. There's another 8mm bolt right there, and you have to take these clips, got to transfer them to the new one. All right, so what's next? If this one's pretty empty, the radiator, But if you had to drain it, you'd go from here or just take one of the hoses off. It'll just make a little bit of a bigger mess. Okay, so this one right here is almost off. Oh, I guess it's not very empty. All right. I see a lot of looks like oil. Maybe the transmission fluid. But yeah, it's like all over up here.
Is something still leaking?
I'm not sure actually. Definitely see oil here, but I have to replace this, and then when I replace this, I'm gonna do a pressure test, well, vacuum test, in order to fill it, and that will tell me if there's like more, if there's a leak still.
I've had enough of car repairs lately.
Oh, yeah, I believe you.
That car, 8,000. My Jaguar, 9,000. It's back in the shop again. I've driven it 3 times.
A new one?
No, it's a 2000.
Yeah. Yeah. You have a lot of cars.
Well, that's a loaner for my 4-month-old Discovery.
That's a loaner?
Yeah.
That's nice.
For the Jaguar, yeah.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, oh, it's so quiet and comfortable.
Yeah. 20, what's that? 22 years apart?
23 years apart, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my son who's at college, and that's my daughter.
Yeah. How's that been? Has that been good?
What?
That one?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, cool. All right, so quick update because I'm trying to finish this car before it gets too dark. So I have, when you take this off, there's a line right here, and there's another line right here. All right. So you take this thing here off. It's got a bunch of screws. Take that off, loosen that, and just move it out of the way. I didn't take it all the way out, and you gotta fight it out. Also took the intake box out to give me more room, and also this right here. So once you do that, I saw a video, they took the battery off and everything. It probably will help, it doesn't take too long, but I decided not to. Alright guys, so I finished with that car. I had to go to Advanced Auto Parts to return one of the loaners that I bought for the fan clutch. But I finished that car. The lower radiator hose is leaking, so I wasn't able to fully finish with it. I was not the one who diagnosed it. The customer told me to replace it, so I just did what they said. They said it was leaking, so they diagnosed it themselves. So I replaced it. Unfortunately, you know, we still have the issue with the lower hose. It's one. The lower hose has those clips with the plastic head instead of the clamp ones. So it's not, you know, like a weak clamp or anything like that. You can't really do anything other than replace the hose. It does have an O-ring inside. Possibly the O-ring might have been damaged. I did look at it. However, I didn't see anything wrong with the O-ring. I only glanced at it. But yeah, so that's where we're at with that. So thank you guys for watching, and subscribe to this channel for more videos.